You don't have the answers, DJ.
Do you have the answer?
You don't have the answer.
Tony, do you have the
You
answer?
don't have the answer.
You don't have
DJ.
the answer either.
You don't have the answer.
Boom! Big up, everybody. Welcome back to TJ Warren TV. Welcome back for the 91st episode of the American Idiot Show.
It says 92 on the screen.
Yeah, it says 92 on the screen, but then
because TJ doesn't get his numbers right.
I know. I can't count. Dal, we're not allowed. Like the errors that you and I have made today, I just don't think dude, we're never beating the charges, bro. We're never beating the charges.
These guys really are American idiots.
These guys are actually stupid. Big up everybody in the chat. We will have Saad joining us at some point to apologize. That's why he is wearing a dunce cap on the thumbnail, because he tried to sell us a dream that Arsenal were going to bring in anybody in the transfer window. And not only did me and Connor know that wasn't going to be the case, it's looking more and more like we should have, because Martinelli is now injured for a month minimum.
Great.
So we're going to talk about that. Big up everybody in the chat, but let's go around to the panel that is here. What's going on, Dal? How you doing, bro? You good?
I'm doing pretty good. In 2 more hours, I'm on vacation till next Friday. So
fuck you, lucky bastard, bro.
Going down to Florida and go have some cocktails, watch my friend tie the knot for the second time. So
there you go.
Yeah, good times. But yeah, so a bunch of us, friends and some family members are flying clear across the country for a wedding. That should really be a honeymoon, in my opinion. So all you guys in the chat, if you're not married yet and you want to get married in Florida, say no. I want to get married close to home and family, and then I'll do the honeymoon in Florida. Just an FYI. But anyway, yeah, Arteta out. I'm good.
Good. And Connor, how you doing, bro? You good?
All good, man. Currently doing a thumbnail while midstream. The grind never ends. The grind never ends. And yeah. I guess I'm now a top gooner because I now have Arsenal artwork behind me. So I'm now a top gooner from what they call it.
I've been a top gooner for 2 years. If that's
the flag, I'm doing the top gooner crew now. I'm part of the top gooner crew now. But no, I'm all good, man. I'm doing good. Actually, this desk will now be moved soon. So believe it or not, I was actually saving money for a Wembley final ticket because I actually believed that my team would actually make a final. And because that never happened, I looked around my room and I thought, what do I need? I need something. Something needs to be bought to make me feel a bit better. So I've got a really long desk that I'm on right now, like a really, really long desk. I'm minimizing it. I bought myself an electric one. The ones where they stand up. You can stand up or sit down. So I purchased myself one of those. So now I'm going to be moved over here soon. So I'll be facing that way and that'll all be looking different. So I've done that to make myself feel a bit better because this club makes me spend money to make me feel happy because we can't do it to win trophies. So you win one way, don't you? So apart from that, I'm all good really, and I'm quite happy that we're not playing until next weekend. In all honesty, so I'm all good, and I hope everyone else is good in the chat as well. And big up to TJ and Dal, of course.
Yeah, no, big up, and
Saad's lateness is greatness.
Saad lateness is greatness. Big up Saad for the raid, and here he is, everybody. There he is. Give it up for Saad, everybody. Give it up for Saad right now. Oh man, Saad, what were we thinking?
You blew it!
Saad, you blew it.
Never bet on Arsenal.
Saad, first of all, thank you for the raid. And I appreciate the spam. The spam actually helps me, and it helps the engagement people. So keep spamming Arteta in. I don't give a shit.
Yeah.
Thank you guys. Thank you guys for spamming it.
I think we kind of expected an ambush.
Mercy understood the assignment. Do you know what I mean? Big up to
Mercy. No, Mercy went in. I'm not gonna lie. And then whoever this Arteta sexual guy is.
Yeah, I don't know what that is. I'm not associated. I'm not associated with that at any. I'm not associated with that at all.
I just think it's fun. I just think it's funny. He'll probably end up getting banned. But I still think it's funny. And Don Husam, how dare you? How dare you insult my guests? How dare you?
Where's
leopard in a tree?
Where's my thanks?
How dare you?
Hold on a minute. Where's my
lizard in a tree?
Hold on. This is how ungrateful Liverpool fans are. How he doesn't even rate my performance from the other night. I did a great performance last night. I assisted. Was it Schloboschlei I'm meant to be Conor Bradley, apparently.
Schlobberschlag. Why do you say it like that, bro?
Schlobberschlag. That's how you pronounce it. How would you pronounce it?
Schlobberschlag.
That's how you pronounce it, innit? So I think it was Schlobberschlag that I assisted. So yeah, man, I'm cooking, and the first thing he comes in there and insults the panel. You know, that's
listen.
Does,
enough about this. Enough about this pussy in a tree. Let's actually talk ball.
Shots fired.
You can hold that. I will.
He can hold.
Sorry, can I be so honest? Yeah, I do have to feel for you because you got to go on El Ara and you got to fucking.
You have to deal with it every week, bro. How do you do it?
You got to just hold that shit every time.
Listen. Here's the thing. I have to deal with it every week because these guys are frauds. And do you know what I mean? I'm the only one that brings real sense to the stream. So it is what it is. Sometimes you have to be the one that talks sense, and all of the other people are just talking waffle. It's all good. I don't mind being the one that talks sense in amongst all the waffle. Do you know? I don't mind it, bro. Today we need to speak because obviously I put my money on the wrong horse, bro. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, that's one way to put it.
Yeah, that is in fact one way to put it, and we accept apologies here at TJ Warren TV, which is why I'm not making you wear the dunce cap on stream. We just did it in the thumbnail. I figured that was good enough. I'm really glad that you're here. But yeah, you know, it's my WhatsApp was blowing up today with people that I wasn't expecting to talk to me, and yeah, all of them were telling me, hey, TJ, guess what? Martinelli's injured. How do you feel about that? And I go, well, we probably, we're fine because we brought in all those people during the January transfer window. Right, Saad?
Lol.
So, Saad, how are you feeling right now?
But guys, so let's just, I thought they'd bring in at least somebody, yeah? Which they didn't, obviously, yeah? But I think it was more copium than actually.
I think it was. I think it was.
I think it was more copium. I was just trying to make myself believe. But here's the thing: I never fully had 100% like, oh my god, 100% they're gonna bring somebody in, because there's always that doubt in your mind, bro, that they're not gonna do it, because we all know Arsenal and what they are, bro, and they're the nearly club. Do you know what I mean? We are always been and always have been a nearly club.
Yeah.
It's just always been that way. Whenever we need something, we never get it done, and this is the reason why we'll never win anything big. And for all of the people who are saying who now I'm hearing it, and I already know what the whole crack is gonna be at the end of the season. Oh, we had injuries, this and that. Like, bro,
Listen, it's cooked.
All of these men have gotten themselves in this hole. Yeah, I expect stuff this season. If I don't get that stuff, everybody can go. Do you know what I mean? It's you sold us a dream side. Yeah, my bad, guys, man. I bet on the wrong horse, man. I bet on the wrong horse. It is what it is, guys. You know what? The thing is, I've been through so much heartbreak. Yeah. Why would I even do that? What demented part of my brain? Like, I sit there and think, what demented part of my brain actually thought that they'd bring somebody?
And we didn't even sign a stinker. Like, we normally sign like a stinker, don't we? But we didn't even sign that. So, like,
I would have settled for a stinker now, because if when Yeri or Trossard pick up a knock, we are screwed. We are in the mud.
There was no reason why we couldn't get Cunha and Sesko over the line. There's no reason why we couldn't get both. And I know probably not everybody here rates those two, but I think those two would get us at least something. I think it would get us something at Newcastle. I mean, possibly a goal. I mean, like I said, they're not my two favorites, but he's supposed to have caught a conversation with Sesko, and Cunha wanted to sign.
Well, I don't rate Cunha like that.
I think Cunha's
I think he's a spicy Jesus, to be honest.
Yeah, I agree.
Right, and I get that too, and I do too. They're not the two I want, but they were the two that were available, and I feel that we made the most progress on with getting through all their reps and getting to them and telling them about whatever this project is supposed to be, because I thought those were two, and I think Saad would agree, those would be two targets that we should have easily gotten over the line, because we are in need. And like times I've said before, I don't care who it is. They got to be better in Havertz. They got to be better in Nketiah and Jesus.
pretty
Do
low
you know what?
bar.
Do you know what? Do you know what?
Maybe
Do
not.
you know?
I don't know.
Do you know what the most scary thing is, guys? In this whole summer war chest. By the way, we're hearing that again. You know, it's the usual spiel from the club.
Yeah, I know. No, yeah, it's
Oh, we
it's
need
rinse,
to-
it's rinse and
150
repeat.
mil.
We need to run the league on a clip where he's like interested, talking to, analyzing. Like he reads out all the different like the names of like
Every
reports.
single one. Every single one. I
Interested,
saw that. clip, man. It's too
monitoring.
funny.
monitoring,
It's too funny. Man just went through every single word, bro. Honestly,
fiddling. Like it's like
Yeah.
fuck off, man. Like it's
But-
bullshit.
But
Saliba's
here's-
gonna
Big up, Will. Sorry, go ahead.
We're saying about Saliba. Listen, we got this whole
Saliba's
Saliba thing.
been on a stinker right now. He's on a stinker streak right now.
Saliba's been listen. Don't get me wrong. Here, Saliba's got cooked the other day, but he's still one of the best centre backs in the Premier League.
No, he is, but he was also super sus against Wolves, man. He's playing like he has one foot in Spain right now. That's my problem.
I hope
with
that's
him.
not the case. I
I hope that's not the case, but he's playing like it. That's why Will's coming through here trying to steal my center back. It's getting real annoying.
I think next season we'll still have Saliba here, but I think not this summer coming up. The next summer, I think he will go to Madrid. If I think he'll give us one more year and then he will go to Madrid.
Even if we win something, if we win the Prem, oh my god!
No. If we win something this year or we win something next year, then I think that changes his mind. But regardless, listen. If we don't win anything, he'd be an idiot not to go. He'd be an idiot not to go because.
Well, if we
you
don't
can
win
go to a
anything,
club that-
sorry to interrupt.
No, go ahead, bro.
If we don't win anything, where are you at with this manager?
I've already said it, but I'll say it again. He got till the end of the season anyway with me. I know before I had a madness where I was vexed at one time when I said get him out now, but I kind of had to retract that for a bit and just calm down and just look at it objectively. I always said that he gets to the end of this season. If you don't bring me a major, I don't care about the cups now. This is not a cup thing anymore. This is a major situation. So I need a major trophy. You don't bring me a major trophy, ma salama. Let's get the next guy in. I'm done with this because I can only hold on for so long. And obviously, I know you guys weren't doing the whole, back in the well, not necessarily back in the process, but you weren't with the whole progression talk, yeah. I was with the progression talk. Do you know what I mean? I was definitely like, okay, as long as he progresses us, I'm good. As long as he progresses us, I'm able to back him and I'm able to say, you know what, let's go. But now, when you're either being stagnant or regressing, like, bro, it's a wrap for you. It's a wrap.
Yeah. So
And
okay,
on top
so
of that, yeah.
No. I keep going. I keep interrupting you. I'm sorry. I won't. I'll try to be a better host.
No, it's fine.
No, like so say, and I don't think this is gonna happen, but say we're gonna finish top 4. We will. But what would cause you to be like, okay, I'll give him another season? Like, would it be like a Champions League final, Champions League semis?
No.
Like, where, or are you just
just
done?
He has to win something.
Okay.
He has to win something. That is it. I've left it as black and white as I can. He has to win something. If he doesn't win something, then he has to go because I need somebody who will come in and will win. This team is possible. This team is capable of winning. I think we're capable of winning the league.
I agree.
I know that we've got Donkey up front. And we got this and that, but we still have a team capable of winning. It's just we need to look at the situation that we're in at the moment with Arteta. The last 2 seasons has been because of stupid mistakes that he's made. So I can't even say that the players bottled it. Maybe in the first season we can say the players bottled it. Maybe in the first season we can say that when we challenged.
The first season we challenged. Got it. Yeah.
The first season that we challenged, but the second season, bro, that Aston Villa game still lives rent free in my head.
Yeah.
How can Havertz be killing it up front, and we decide, hold on a minute, let me do this bright idea, Aston Villa at home. Let me play Havertz in the midfield where he's invisible, and then let me play Jesus up front. Like, it's stupidness, bro. So it's not like we've sat here and Arteta's been dropped players that maybe he didn't want or this or that. Like, bro, do you know what I mean? So he needs to win something this season. If he doesn't, regardless, he gets to the end of the season, and if he doesn't, then he has to leave the club. And then we get somebody else. But the reality of that is that he's not.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Hey, Arteta sexual here. He wasn't clinical enough. How's that his fault? The injury too. How's that his fault? Come on, bruv. These are his players. He has to take responsibility. I don't understand this argument. Like, I don't understand it. He has been in this team for 6 years, 7 years. This is his team. There's no more excuses. No more.
I think we heard something that was said in the whole in the whole what's it called, all or nothing, yeah. We heard that it was about Arteta and Edu. They were a team, yeah, and they would release them funds, but they have to spend them. They have to come up and both of them were agreeing, and both of them were in agreements. Havertz was part of that veto. Do you know what I mean? Arteta vetoed and told them spend whatever it takes to get this guy. Yeah. Other players, the amount of goalkeepers that we've had, the amount of defenders that we've had, bro, we haven't spent, and I said this in my stream just now, and I'll say it again, we haven't had balanced spending in each like area of the pitch. We've spent heavily in the defense and the goalkeeper. When it comes to the defense, when it comes to the midfield, we've kind of spent, but not enough. And then when it comes to the attack, that's just gross negligence right there. That's neglect right there on that attack.
That's fireable. That's sackable.
It's a sackable
offense. He should. I'm done. I've been over the fence for a while now, but Bournemouth 2-0 this season was put me over the fence. He's got to go. There's just if we even win something this season, which I know we won't, he still needs to go because there's no continuation. There's no way if we even win the league, let's say by 1 point, that gives me no confidence that he can do it next season in any way, shape, or form. I don't want to give him any more money. I don't want to give him any more time. I want him out. I want this new sporting director to see through the lies and this fraud and help with the ownership. And Josh Kroenke in particular, find another manager. I'm done waiting. I'm absolutely done waiting.
No, I'm waiting. I'm with you. I'm with you.
Wins in 20 attempts at cups. 0. I mean, you wouldn't hire a CEO to run a fucking car wash with that kind of record.
You know, we've gone out of the FA Cup in round 4 or 5.
He gets his tactics right every once in a while, which is purple patch. This team is nothing but purple patch through and through. It's not cohesive. It's only good when it is on the day. They were too tired to play for a final in the cup. They were too tired. He used fatigue again as a fucking excuse. This guy is a joke. He used the ball the other day, right? Putting meat in his mouth. I'm absolutely done with this manager in every way, shape, or form. I don't want him to get one red cent. Sorry, TJ, go ahead.
No, it's fine. No, and one thing, just maybe we lack squad depth, but yeah, we're still challenging for the league. Okay, so we're just going to be challenging for the league FC from now on.
Doing like, that since 2004.
Where's your ambition? Like we have except for the last couple of seasons of Wenger and the Unai Emery years and the two first seasons with Arteta, we challenge consistently. We challenge all the time. We were in the picture when Leicester won it. We were in the picture when Liverpool won it. We were in the picture when Man City won it twice. Like, we're always there, but we're to the outside of the frame. I'm so tired of being also rans. And it's I'm sorry, it's fans like this that happy clap us on the way to a fucking second place. And we're gonna be here again talking about this again. I feel like Bill Murray in Groundhog's Day. I swear to God. I feel like we're going to have the same conversation again. Saad's going to be here looking off camera, and I'm going to be here raging. I'm just making a point. He's going to be here looking off camera. Cal's going to be here squinting his eyes looking at him. 2026. And
for other reasons.
I'm going to call it out. It out.
And that's the thing. Go back in time, Saad. Did we ever really reinforce the 2004 Invincible season? Did we ever go on to win consecutive Premier League titles? I mean, we made it to the Champions League final of 2006, but even after that, I mean, have we really, in your mind, going back that far? I don't know how old you are, but
we never kept a hold of good talent that we had, and also we brought in what's his name? He was meant to be Vieira replacement.
If we
Abu Dhabi meant to be the Vieira replacement.
Right, he was always injured. Right,
who couldn't hold himself in a game for freaking build any consistency at all. But I agree with you.
Bad luck, or is that just bad recruitment and bad management overall?
I think it was bad club management. I think if you look back to it, truly, I think we started going off the rails when David Dean left. If you really look back as to what happened when David Dean left the club, that's when shit started to hit the fan a little bit. But at that point, like, it wasn't as hard. We didn't take it as hard as we should have, because Arsene Wenger was still there, and we still had players, and the team was still manageable and was in a decent position. But when I look, the only thing I disagree with you, Dal, on is if Arteta wins something this season, I would keep him and I would back him 100%. That's my.
If he wins something, I'm going on my apology tour.
Major. If major, I'm talking about major.
Especially now, now, Dal.
Yeah.
Especially now, like, say he does coach us into a Champions League, or Liverpool's never going to fall off, but say he does manage us to a Champions League. Like, I would throw my hands up and say thank you for doing what we've asked,
and then goodbye.
No, goodbye.
At that point, so hold on, Dal.
I agree with Dal. I agree with Dal.
Another 4 years without winning anything because we trusted the process, and now it's taken
we've never. I'm saying if we win a champs.
I know. The chances of that are pretty slim. I
understand that.
Hey, we get the right draws. We get the right rub of the green, right, so to speak. We get the right ref. The rain. It's not raining. We may win, against Madrid 1-0 or somewhere. You never know. It still needs to be played, right? But I'm just saying that we've never shown any proof until of recent this era that if we win anything, speaking of the last 3, FA Cups, which we haven't really competed in 8 or 9 years now. We haven't been in a final in 8 or 9 years, so there's that. But I just don't see the direction with Arteta and partially the board and partially the ownership and partially the fan base all mixed together, thinking this club is going to just go on and win.
So, Doug, I just want to push back on that in regards to him winning something, Once, because all we've asked is for him to get us over the line. I think once he gets us over the line, that could push this team to continue to go on that trajectory of continuation of winning things and being able to consistently win things. I think once you win a Premier League, because once you win a Premier League, all you have to do then is maintain that team. And you have to do small improvements. Right? No, but you have to do small improvements, which I can see them doing. But here's the thing:
Moreno depends on improvement. Calafiori. I mean,
do you know that pisses me off? By the way, why the fuck did we sign Marino if we're going in for Zubimendi next summer? What?
I don't see any momentum.
That blows my mind.
Like, and I started to interrupt.
I'm sorry. I really enjoyed your show earlier, by the way, and I love that series, right? But I want to be on as a special guest next episode, brother, because that Souls guy, me and him need to have a debate, bro. I need to sit down with my bro.
Yeah, I saw your comment.
I love my Arsenal brothers, and I respect all my Arsenal brothers, but me and him need to have a sit down and talk, because I can't be sitting here and hear people say about, recruitment, this and that. Mikel chose these players to come in. I don't understand why we brought in Mikel Marino if we then had a plan to go and sign Zubimendi. Why didn't we sign Zubimendi instead of Mikel Merino? Like, surely, you scout these players, not Mikel, it could be Edu, it could be the scout was behind the scenes at Arsenal. You scout these players. You obviously clearly looked into Merino. For some reason, you thought he's the guy for us. He will be that maybe quote-unquote Xhaka replacement, possibly. I don't know. You scouted him. So why are you now going for obviously the better version the window after, which obviously isn't confirmed? I've now seen him linked to Barcelona. Whether that will happen or not, I don't know. But hopefully he does come to us, because I want Zubimendi's a massive upgrade in terms of midfield for us, 100%, especially if Thomas Partey leaves. It just blows my mind why we spend 40 mil, waste 40 mil on a player when we're going to upgrade on the better version the next season. Like, I like to put it down to the fact that we had a clown in charge of our in Edu. Sorry, forgot his name for a second. Edu. I like to put it down to that. But if it was generally down to Arteta saying I want Merino, it makes me think, what was the point? Because if we sign Zubimendi, my man's hitting the bench. He ain't starting.
But from what David Ornstein put on that tweet that he said about when he was speaking about it, he said that it was part of a so-called plan that they had, which was to buy Merino first and then get Zubimendi after. An ongoing whatever that they had. We don't know if Zubimendi has told Arteta, like, no, I'm not leaving Real Sociedad. I'm probably going to leave in 2026 or 2025. Sorry, summer 2025. But for now, I'm staying with Sociedad because I want to stay here and I want to continue with them. But regardless of what happens here, yeah, the Merino signing, I'm a bit 50-50 on him. I don't think sorry, not 50-50. I don't think it's necessarily been a completely shit season from him. I think he's had good performances. I think he's had a handful of bad performances. Do you know what I mean? It's a bit 50-50. That's where I stand on the whole Merino thing. But and to be honest, Calafiori has just been injured all the whole time. So
I allow Calafiori in it. I allow, because he has
seen this guy, bro.
I think Calafiori, because I spoke to Charlie from Liverpool FC. He watches Serie A. Calafiori is actually naturally a centre back, but that kind of surprises me, because whether he was just good at centre back in the Serie A, because obviously the competition is different, but my man's better going forward than actually defending, in my opinion. Which
I agree with that.
That was always something that they said about him, though, innit? In if you look at all the scout reports, they always said that he was very good on the ball and very good at pushing the ball forward.
So I find it weird why he was always a centre back. But then again, players don't always stick to their positions, innit? They always move around. I mean, Declan Rice was originally a centre back, and now he's out here pushing forward in the attack. So you got to think of it like that. But it just annoys me, man, because we're banging on about this striker. We want this striker really badly, and maybe Mikel Merino was part of a plan, and let's get these Spanish boys back together. Let's make Sociedad 2.0 if we're bringing Isaac as well, like that kind of thing. You know what I mean? So
that's the team, bro. Let's recreate that.
That Sociedad team even win anything?
They
didn't win anything.
It didn't, but they will win something here.
All right, okay. But listen, my point
if we bring Isak in the summer, I'm putting my balls on the table.
Mercy, hold a 24-hour, brother. Hold a 24-hour.
You don't need to do that, son.
There you are. But if we get Isak, bro, I'm putting my balls on the table, bro, and I'm saying,
brother, I am doing crazy things if we sign that guy. Crazy things. And I would actually probably. Do you know what? I may even make an apology to Mikel Arteta if we get Isak. Like that's how bad I want Isak. Like seriously, because I don't think we have
the apology's not yet. The apology comes when you win.
I don't think we have the balls. I don't think we have the cojones to sign a player like Isak.
Let's not forget. Hold on, Newcastle's the richest.
Is this a real diluted Gunner, or is this a fake one?
I highly doubt it.
That has to be a fake one.
Let's have a look. Is it
the
real one?
I think it is.
It's diluted. It's the real one. Him. Oh shit!
Yo, big up diluted Gunner. He's getting
diluted legend.
He's getting.
Big up DG, man.
Big up DG every time. Big up DG every. I think this is the first time we've seen DG in here. Big up DG every single time.
Big up DG, man. Absolute ledge, bro.
Yeah, legend, man. Legend. Yeah, no. So Yeah, and
Yeah,
by the
don't
way,
put your
the
balls on the
spamming,
table.
the spamming was funny. The spamming was funny at the beginning, but relax on the spamming. You're gonna get timed
Mercy's
out if you do that.
he's held a 24-hour, bro. He ain't coming back in no time.
Yeah. Okay, cool.
Hold
Yeah,
that
no,
2-4, bro.
yeah, and big up Sarcasm City for the raid as well. Big up Omar for the raid. The raid parties, I really appreciate it here, guys. We're cooking. We're at 1.5K now as of last weekend. So what we are going to do is we're going to go to 2K right quick. So smash that sub, smash that like. Let's go. Anyway, yeah. No, if we got Isak, that would be incredible. But I just don't see it happening. I just don't see Newcastle.
I don't want Sesko, man.
I don't see he wants to come here. I don't want Sesko.
I think we're going to do the same old Arsenal, Project Youth, buy the young striker, the cheaper option. Just do. I guarantee you, because I look at it in a sense.
Let him go.
I look at it in a sense of a transfer plan. There is no way that Arsenal, Arteta, all the cronkies would have the balls to put down 150, 200 mil for a player, and then be expected to go buy, say, a Nico Williams or go buy another another midfielder or whatever, Zubimendi, whatever it is. I don't see them doing that. I see them buying the cheap striker option, i.e. a Sesko. Don't get me wrong. I think Sesko's a good striker in the making, but we don't want that right now. We want impact now. We have literally got, like, Isak it just makes sense. I mean, listen, then again, I would take a Gyökeres, but I feel like Gyökeres is more experienced. He seems more fulfilled in the striker position. He's deadly at goal. I mean, listen, man, like that offside goal on Wednesday, was it? Yeah, Wednesday.
Banger.
I still have nightmares. I swear to God, I still have nightmares, man. Like, real talk. But
they've done it before, Connor, though.
But no, that's what I mean. But he has no fear in front of goal. He is just bang straight in the back of the net.
But just in regards to what you were saying, though. Sorry, Dal. Just
go ahead, man. You're good.
Just because of what you were saying, in regards to why can't they just, if they do buy Isak, I don't see them doing anything else or buying anybody else. Yeah,
the Rice thing. Yeah, I know.
But we did that with Rice because we got Rice, but we also brought in Timber and we brought in Havertz. Stupid signing as it was.
I just can't believe with that money we could have gone out and gotten the six that everybody wanted.
That was the player, TJ. The fact that we signed him first that window as well. He was planned from day dot. He was planned from day dot.
It was linked to us since the January window.
Oh yeah.
Oh, I was talking about Rice.
That was
talking about Havertz.
Havertz was a what's it called? That's a veto from Arteta, bro. So that is definitely on Arteta's head.
Even the scouts on the board knew that was a risk. Even they
were all saying they didn't want him, bro. But he said just pay whatever it is and just get him.
Didn't make any sense whatsoever.
I think back to the sense, PJ, that you guys is that you're talking about Newcastle, who is the richest club in the EPL as we speak, right?
Yeah. So having a nation state back you will do that.
Right. So you're talking about one of the richest clubs, to be honest, who spent their money pretty wisely. You can't say they haven't spent money foolishly like Chelsea have, essentially.
No, they haven't.
Why would essentially the richest club in the EPL want to let go of their prize asset? And all they have to do is match whatever wage anybody brings forward. Because Isak is the focal point of Newcastle. He's the focal point of whatever this takeover project is, and he's just reinforced that even more, especially more if they beat Liverpool in the next.
And I think he's going to sign a new. I'm worried he's going to sign a new deal.
Yeah, I don't see. And I gotta say, I don't see the real reason he would even consider joining Arsenal if they can up his wages. He's in a decent project, although it'll be questionable if they have Champions League. But other than that, he's the main man. There's no, I don't. And again, it goes down to Arteta. Does he have the manager pull and the knowledge of man management, and to get this new director on board to get this guy over the line for under 150 mil? Because Connor's right, they ain't gonna pay that.
No.
They offered 40 for.
We're not dropping 100 M's on anybody this summer.
Exactly.
Right.
So the thing is that I think there comes a point where we've got to be a little more
real. Hell no.
At times,
No.
That's a big yes for me.
No.
Take him 100%.
Calm down.
I don't know. I don't know. I don't watch.
I'm not too sure. I'm not because I'm on like a league on a hype train. If anyone jumps on me on that, I'm just not too sure. Like, listen, don't get me wrong. He's been banging in goals left, right, and center in the Serie A. Like, literally, he is one of the best ones in the Serie A. It gives me vibes of one of those strikers that is good in one league, makes a move to the Prem, and is like it just worries me just a little
He's
bit.
a mobile striker.
Just like outside of the final, like I watched him during the Copa. The only time I ever watched him was during the Copa.
But he
I don't
does
really
play.
watch Serie A.
That's the thing, though. But he does. He is used to playing with someone next to him. That's the only thing I'm worried about. If we were to bring him in, he would be a solo. He'd be a solo striker.
He's one of the main reasons. He's one of the main reasons why Man City have a Champions League right now, and I have to listen to Hamza waffle continuously about bullshit. Yeah. So I'm not gonna sit there. This guy is a bum. Bun this guy. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. He's scoring. When I saw him play for Argentina. He's scoring goals here and there. Let's not forget that Messi wouldn't have this guy was trying so hard.
By the way, Danny, we could buy fucking Chris Wood and he makes it better. Like, look at mate. There's levels here, mate. Like, big up Danny, by the way.
Exactly.
Not going to have a go at you, but
Danny K, legend.
We could buy Chris Wood and that's instantly better than what we've got now. That's what I'm trying to say.
I think the level is really the level is really low for us at striker right now. So I don't think it's he improves us. Like, a lot of people improve us. Do you know what I mean? You can bring in Chris Wood.
So you improve us. You'll improve us, brother.
If I could, I would, bro. I would put on that shirt. I would run until I die, bro. I promise you that now, bro. I'd shoot from outside the box, bro. I'd shoot from outside the box.
Someone's fighting.
Bro, shoot from outside the box. I'm telling you that now. But in regards to players who we should bring, I think Isak's the only one we need to. And what Dow was saying is interesting because the only way it's techie, because if Arsenal don't have a striker, Havertz is not a striker. Yeah, he was meant to be a midfielder, and then they changed him midway through because they realized
he was dead as a left-sided eight.
He's actually all right as striker. Like, bro. Anybody could have told you from the first game I watched that he was dead at that left eight position, bro. Because he runs into the lanes.
I don't mean to drop you, son, but it's crazy. Like the quality that he had at Leverkusen, like he was at the time when he was at Leverkusen one of the brightest stars. Looking to, and listen, don't get me wrong. Listen,
he was where Wirtz is right now.
Yeah, but exactly right. I hope Wirtz doesn't. But listen, I'm like. I don't want to make out that Havertz is the shittest of the shit. Listen, he isn't what he was gonna be. What he was projected to be when he was at Leverkusen is nowhere near where he is now, right?
Yeah.
But it's just such a shame that what he was doing and producing at Leverkusen, the player he was looking to become. And you know what? I do think, yes, he scored the winner for Chelsea to get them at Champions League. But I honestly think that Chelsea are having a recent tendency of ruining players. Maybe apart from Cole Palmer. I think that
I've heard this before too. Big up
to ruin Kai Havertz as well. I mean, a lot of players recently have gone to Chelsea and have gone to shit. It's personally, in my opinion.
But you know what? With Havertz, yeah. Here's the thing, yeah. With Havertz, the main thing that pisses me off is the price and how much we pay him per week.
Yeah, I agree.
The wage, and the reason why is because if we were paying, let's just say for instance, big up Hakim. Let's just say for instance, yeah, we were paying Havertz 90, 100k a week, yeah, and we bought him in for 30 million or 40 million, yeah. I wouldn't mind him being our secondary striker. I wouldn't mind him being the secondary option, the bench option. I wouldn't mind that. Because when he comes on in games, if you got a competent striker, when he comes on in games, he's actually very effective when he comes on as a substitute. He can cause stuff. He can cause a ruckus. He can make some chaos happen. I don't mind that. But for what we're paying him right now, and for him to be our main striker, it's foolishness, bro.
You're right. Doing all the ruckus and stuff, that's great. It matters shit if he's not putting the ball in the back of the bag. All that matters nothing unless he's scoring. Yeah, so he has a record, right? I mean, if he's not scoring, Saad, what's all that for?
No, but in regards
He
to
has to be able to score, bro. Finishing has to be priority number one with any striker we bring in.
100%.
Man. I don't care about size.
I just agree.
stature.
I just agree with Sod. I agree with Sod though. We didn't bring him in to be a striker. We brought him in to be a midfielder, and he's shit at it. He's shit at it, and he's shit as a 9.
And that's on Arteta.
Unless he has somebody, yeah, I agree with you. Unless he has somebody putting the ball on his dome, he's not scoring half the goals that he scores.
Right.
He gets so much service and he fucks up half of it.
Right.
Like it's inexcusable. It's
right, because
inexcusable.
we're trying to build his right, and that's the thing that you and I agree on, TJ. It's inexcusable, and what we're doing is we're trying to build his fucking striker career. We're going to find the right player to get us a trophy, and that's why that's my number one issue with Arteta is that he, even with the Havertz, the Moreno signing, and Calafiori, which I get Calafiori's that raw talent, still a player we didn't really need in actuality, right? Because we already have 3 center left backs anyway, if you count Tomiyasu. So the fact of the matter is he spent too much money on the wrong player, and it seems like there's certain people in the fan base that are more willing to let this development of this guy go and sacrifice a trophy, right? Instead of going out and getting the primary players that we need. Oh, let's just get Kai Havertz. It'll work at Arsenal, right? That's what we heard. It'll work here, and it hasn't worked. It's worked at times, but it's still nothing.
You also got to remember. You also got to remember that everybody, like half the fan base thought that the Kai Havertz signing was a good idea, and that Arteta was so good that he would be captain Save-a-ho.
That's a
no,
big
dude. I was in a lot of chats where
he will die on that Havertz
around.
He will die on that
TJ, that's for sure.
Bro, no, I'm telling you, man. I remember it. People were calling Arteta a genius when he came in. When he came in and threw him into the 9, and then he had every show we went on over the summer sod, everybody was bigging up his GA.
I was hearing Chelsea ruin strikers. We know what to do with it. That's what I was hearing.
Exactly. So no, I'm not. We're on the same page. But we have to hold a lot of people accountable because there was a lot of Havertz prop over the summer because of what he did in the January through March timeframe of last year when we were flat track bullies and we were beating the shit out of everybody. Like it is what it is. We've really put ourselves here, to be honest.
People can sit here and bang on about the 15 goals, or we scored more goals so far than last season. It's all well and good. Thank you. You're doing what you're being paid to do. But do tell me this, and I love people's reactions when they tell me that, and I go back to them and say, but where was Havertz when we really needed him? Against Bayern, against Newcastle, against the games we had last season, West Ham, Fulham, where we needed to win one of those games, score a goal. And listen, it wasn't just him, it was everyone, but he is our striker, remember? And people love to bang on about his goals that he scores and how he's that fantastic and that he exceeds expectations. But where was he when we needed him? We needed one win to win the league last season. He wasn't in the games that we needed to win. Wasn't in the Newcastle game this season. Wasn't in the Champions League quarterfinal last season against Bayern. I'm sorry, and it's fact. Havertz does not turn up in the big games. My man had to wait till we were 3-1 up to have some balls to actually shoot against Man City, and it was a good goal. It was a good goal, but he had to wait for that period to actually go ahead and do it. A striker does not have to wait to pass to a teammate to put it in the back of the net. Havertz will never, ever be an Arsenal legendary striker. He will never be the player to fulfill the number 9 role. And the quicker that people wake up to see this, the better. How they haven't woken up to see this yet, I don't know. But again, I go back to the factor of they look back at the fact that he scored more goals than last season, blah, 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 blah. All well and good in the moment. But when it comes to crunch time, where are those goals then? Where are the 15 goals then? Oh. That's the response you get. It's as simple as that. And listen, at the end of the day, whether Arteta is here for 1 year, 5 years, 10 years, he will die on that Kai Havertz hill. And it's a fact. When Arteta leaves, it will be with Kai Havertz. Kai Havertz will not be here when the next manager, whenever that happens. And it's just a fact. It was a punt. It didn't work. And we're now stuck with him. And I agree with Side, actually. I think Havertz would be. I'd take Havertz. I'd be fine with Havertz as a bench player. Just leave him there. Maybe bring him on. There's a little bit of rotation up and there. Like, I don't care. But if we had an Isak, Gyökeres, someone like that, I'd be saying, yeah, fair enough. Put him there. It is what it is. I'll firm it. Maybe we sell him on. I'm not too sure. But it's as simple as that. It was I like to think that he signed him because we had Jesus and he was doing all right at the time. But either way, listen, it was a punt. It's a mistake from him. But, you know, at the end of the day, Arteta's too arrogant and too naive to accept the fact that he made a mistake, and he will keep playing him until, well, I mean, he has to play him anyway. It's not like, unless he plays Butler or Odegaard, I think that's how you pronounce his name. Do correct me if I'm wrong. You know, so that's the player he's got to play. But, you know, at the end of the day, I know Mikel Arteta, and you all do too. You know, the thing is, in my opinion, with Mikel Arteta, I can just see him signing Sesko next summer. The fact that we looked at him in the summer, we looked at him again this January. It's a 21-year-old player, 22. It's a youngster. It's an aspiring player. He'll be cheaper. This screams a Mikel Arteta signing. And again, I don't think Sesko's awful. I think he's becoming a real promising striker. But I will beat this drum until the drum breaks. We need impact now. Quality striker who's already ready to go, not a promising, aspiring, looking to be great striker. And it's as simple as that. But I'm worried that, yes, we did get the Rice deal over the line, and Saab was right. We did get that done and over the line, a big money deal, and I'm still happy that we made that deal today. Listen, Rice hasn't been great this season, but I'm still happy to have him in the team, especially if we do get someone like a Zubimendi next season. I think they will be a great midfield partnership together. I can't see, with the way that Arsenal structure out their windows, I can't see them busting out I can't see them putting out 150, 200 mil. Shouldn't have said that. 150, 200 mil on a striker and then proceeding to then go buy in other areas. I just can't see it. But maybe I'll be wrong. But it just pisses me off. We're in February talking about the summer window. The season's not even over yet. And we're already talking about the summer window.
Because we
Why
already
do we do this, man? Everyone sat here. We know. We're not winning the Champions League.
Connor, listen. Here's what I heard, Connor. I agree with about 90% of you said. But when you say, when you inside say Kai Havertz on the bench, and then you talk someone about someone making an impact, I don't think Kai Havertz is the one off the bench to make an impact. There'll be shithousery there, but if it's 1-1 on a cold, rainy night at Old Trafford, I don't want Kai Havertz coming on the 80th minute and us to expect a goal, bro. And that's why I'm thinking, like, I'd rather have, like, Kuna and Sesko and get rid of this donkey because we need two strikers. I don't think Gyökeres is enough. That's all I gotta say.
We have seen moments where he's done it, though. We have seen moments. But we have seen moments where he's done it though. Moments. Like no. We've seen times where he's come off the bench, i.e., the Man City game where he was instrumental. Big up Souls. We also saw when he came off the bench against Brentford and he scored that header. You gotta remember that. Do you know what I mean? But all I'm saying, I wouldn't mind having him on the bench as somebody who can maybe come on when we're winning, or somebody who can.
You guys, I mean, think about it. Wouldn't he really be like the third choice if we were to get two?
The only thing I'll say is that
I don't think we're getting two.
We're not getting two.
Yeah, I think there's no way that Sesko would play second string. There's no way. But that's only because of sparring. So as much as I would love to, as much as I would, 100%, I can't see, unless we buy someone probably who's young or who's maybe hitting their 30s, all right with being a second string. I can't see us buying two world-class strikers and then having one on the bench, one starting and rotating. I can't see that.
We're not getting a Zubimendi and two world-class strikers. We're not doing it.
Whenever we have to play that.
I think if we get Isak,
that's a good comment. You know, moments don't make you elite. Consistency does, right? I mean, nobody.
Well, there's nobody consistent in the team right now. Go ahead. Sorry.
Well, yeah, right. There's nobody that elite, right? I mean,
well, we don't. We have
world class players.
I would say we have 3 or 4 not world class, but I would
Right
say
back guys,
elite
yeah.
players. Yeah, no worries, Saad, no worries.
No,
But
for sure. I just like that comment because I think there's a lot of truth in that.
Yeah, absolutely. And there's a lot of really, really good questions. By the way, guys, smash the likes up. We got 33 inside. We got 25 likes. The ratio is pretty good, but still smash those likes up. Big up to Saad. Go and subscribe to Saad's Football Corner if you haven't already. The link is in the title. It's not even in the description. It's in the description too, but it's in the title. So go and subscribe to Saad. He came out here. He said he bet on the wrong horse, and you know what? We respect him. We respect him for saying
well,
that.
not fully because he didn't buy the dunce hat.
Well, no, the dunce hat on the thumbnail I thought was good enough. I thought was good enough. Arsenal Manic, big up. He's asking these questions. He goes, "Hey, TJ and Dal, why have American owners at Liverpool brought winning, but American owners at Arsenal? What is the main difference?" Dal, do you want to take a shot at that one first?
Can I quickly put out something? I know it's too easy, but can I quickly just throw something out?
Here we fucking go.
It's not It's not the fact. I don't want to put that. Well, it could be. I don't think it's down to the American owners. It's who they've got in the technical directors, the scouters. People look at it as, unless there are owners out there who do own the club but also scout players and be transfer directors. But in the Prem, it's very unlikely that you see something like that. So you got to remember that there's technical directors, there's scouts. That's why I like to think Liverpool. But anyway, sorry, the question was to you two. I'll shut up now.
Yeah, no worries. No,
I'll mute myself.
You don't need to mute yourself. I'm just saying, Dal, do you want to try this or I have an idea?
The main difference is just people, man. It's the 3 Ps: people, process, and product. Right? You got to have the people for the right processes to put the right product out. The 4 Ps out on the pitch. I'm a poet and didn't even know it, TJ. No, that's a good question. But the main difference is that Liverpool hired a smart manager, an experienced manager, even though he hasn't won, every single thing. But they've continued with that ethos of good management, right? I mean, Klopp is just a really good manager himself. He's a good tactician, and they really found just the right mixture with Arne Slot.
I think.
And the owners regarding money, if it's regarding money, I mean, Liverpool have spent less than us, so that it's down to recruiting and just what their vision is, for their so-called project. It's a lot different than ours. And I don't know, we come down to coaching, training, and I don't know if also one thing I think Arsenal's a really social media saturated team. I don't know how much I see with Liverpool players all over, social media. I don't think it's as prevalent, and I don't know. That's just
I think a lot of it comes down to Edwards as well, because the fact that they brought in the right. I think Connor was spitting when he said they brought in the right sporting directors, they brought in the right technical directors. The higher ups they bet on the right horse. Do you know what I mean? In that regards. So you have to look at who they brought in. They brought in Michael Edwards. He was able to bring in the right players because Klopp. Let's face it, Klopp's talent ID was shit. Like if we're being objective about it.
Well, do you know what? And it was actually quite funny.
His talent ID was awful.
Well, yeah, you actually do. It was quite funny. I remember when it was years ago, and I will never forget this debate. We had Liverpool in the Community Shield, and AFTV done a debate with Arsenal Liverpool fans, and there was the question of who's discovered the better players, Wenger or Klopp. Obviously, it's Wenger, but at the time, Liverpool fans were saying fucking Kagawa, and I'm like, Jesus Christ, Kagawa. Oh, listen, don't get me wrong. Players like Lewandowski, Marco Reus, so and so, but nothing compared to Wenger. But it was I completely agree with that side. His view on snatching players hasn't been. It was never that fantastic. So yeah, they had the right people, definitely. That's what I'd say.
Yeah, I mean that I there's no better answer that I could give. Honestly, it's who you put in at the top, and you have you have success or those people go. And I just think we have way too much tolerance in our leadership and in our ownership for mediocrity, and that's something that Liverpool does not have. They knocked it out of the park with Arne Slot. I think Arne Slot will end up being as good or better than Klopp for this club. I really do.
Do you
Because
know-
this guy comes in, he has a pedigree, he was proven, he had just won the league at Feyenoord. They bring him in. What do? We go out and get Pep's assistant manager, who won the league under Pep. Under Pep. He has no trophies to his name, no major honors. I'm sorry, man. Like, it's just that it's different. It's different in personnel.
Do you guys
Sorry,
know
Connor,
that drink?
go ahead.
Do you guys know this drink?
What bookie corner shop have you bought that from?
Bro, I bought it. I bought it off of TikTok. Yeah, they do this American like goodie bag, and then it's all American snacks and all that shit. And apparently, this is American.
I've never seen that.
You've never seen Ghost?
No,
they
I've never
haven't
seen
either.
Ghost before.
Yeah, I've had a few.
Maybe it's a Coast thing. Yeah, I've never seen
Well,
Ghost
what you're
before.
saying, TJ, I agree to. All the people,
taste
the
test.
process, right? It runs fluid at FSG. I think, in KSG, I think it runs fluid too. But when it gets to Arsenal, I still think they're sort of novices at, running an English football club, right? I think Josh is still better in prime. It is better in prime. I think Josh Kroenke's still figuring it out as well. I'm not trying to.
20 years is a long time to be figuring something out.
Yeah. Here's the thing. If you look at the situation with the Kroenkes, yeah, have they given money? Have they put their money where their mouth is? To a certain degree, yes, they have spent money. But the thing is, they've had the wrong people in charge of that money, and the wrong people handling that money.
William, right?
And yeah, exactly. And the thing is, when you look at the situation, eventually you have to blame the Kroenkes. I'm not saying the Kroenkes are getting off scot-free, because the Kroenkes have still not proven that they are willing to do what needs to be done to win. Yeah, but what we need to look at is, in regards to the Kroenkes, from when Arteta came in till now, they have put their money where their mouth is, bro. They've put millions and millions and hundreds of millions of pounds towards this manager and towards this board, and given them the funds. So the fact that, and yes, you could say, because a lot of people do mention it, and they say, oh, but that money got us to where we are now. Yes, I fully understand that the money got us to where we are now, but I still think we could have done way better with the money that was given to us by the owners.
100%.
But the owners still have to take. Eventually, you have to look at the situation that we're in, and when it's not getting better, you have to then look at the owners and be like, bro, you guys need to do something now. This is no longer okay, you've given the money and then they're just misusing the money. You, man, need to now do something. The Kroenkes have to now do something, and that's the fear for me, is that they'll get too comfortable with this top four business that they don't really need to do that, or they see themselves as like not really needed to do that. But then I look at their other projects, and they consistently pump money in order to get, like, if you look at the Nuggets, bro, they pump money in until they won a championship. So, like,
and they lost a lot during the Pens. They lost
and the Rams as well.
Bro.
The Rams as well. They were very strategic with their draft picks, I think, or something like that, or whatever. So they are, the Kroenkes in other sports have shown that they're willing to go and give all they can to win, but in regards to football, bro, they have to make a decision, bro, on what's happening, bro. And this Jason Ito guy, he's not the one. If I'm seeing people put out stuff about, Jason Ito has impressed the board, I'm like, bro, what is
impressed?
Like, what is this, bro? What?
Can I ask, by the way? Listen, it might just be.
Hold on. Before you guys go, I gotta call out the super chat. Big up Cal's Corner every single time. Appreciate the super chats. Help the channel grow, people. It helps keep this guy next to me fed too, by the way. Ramen only for this guy.
Eating ramen. I'm eating some good ramen now, man.
Yeah, we're good ramen tonight, everybody. He says Arsenal have an identity crisis. We won't spend big like City, won't recruit like Brighton, and we won't be savvy like Liverpool. Well, I would say that you're right, Cal's Corner, and
Cal, it's all right. Heads up onto the next, mate.
Heads up onto the next one. No, next year FC, bro. It's okay. Next year FC.
Heads up onto the next one, pal.
Yeah,
it's all right.
Yeah, bro. Every single time. Big up Cal's Corner for the super chat. Help support the channel. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. Sorry, Connor, I cut you off, man. What were you gonna
No,
say?
I was just going to say this guy, because my ball knowledge is not as fantastic as I like to think it is. Is this guy that we're linked to, this new technical director, has he got a good CV? Anyone know, or is this just a guy?
I have no idea who this guy is.
Who's this guy is? You just said this guy. Who's this guy?
The new sporting director,
Guy we're linked with. What's his name?
Jason Ato. Who is he?
Yeah, him. Yeah, who is he?
No, Jason Ato is the guy that's with us now.
Who's the geezer that we're? Oh, so he's
Jason Ato. He was Edu's right hand man. And he was a scout.
Oh,
when Edu left, this guy took over as interim.
Well, that's fucked.
He took over as interim.
That's fucked.
The situation that we're in right now is that either they want to stick with this Jason Ito guy, or they want to. Arteta wants to put his hand in the mix and say he wants Rosicky to come back.
Oh God!
Bro, it's
peak.
Jobs for the boys.
If it was me right now, I'm running over to that Real Sociedad guy, Odabe or whatever his name is. Yeah, I'm getting that guy straight away because that guy knows talent, bro. He's shown he knows talent, bro. So he can bring in good talent.
Who?
Odabe.
Who's he from?
I don't know my sporting director.
He's from Real Sociedad one. He was heavily behind bringing the likes of or spotting the talents of Isak, of Odegaard, of all of these men. So he was spotting these talents before anybody ever saw their talents. So I think he's got a very good eye, and he's definitely somebody that I'd like to bring. If not him, the Dortmund guy, Rick, I think, or Ick, or I don't know what his name is, bro. But
at the end of the day, I think it makes no difference because you got Arteta pulling the strings anyway. Until you get both of them gone, it's going to continue to be the same thing. And big up Cam, he's asking. He says we are 105 million pounds in debt just on player sales and buys. Without us as fans going to games, buying merch and sponsors, we'd be legit in administration right now. And you wonder why the Cronkies don't want to spend anymore. I mean, the Cronkies have money, have pits and pits of money.
They're loaded, mate. Loaded.
They don't make loaded, mate. No, they literally don't. Like, that's a drop in the bucket for them, and they take it on as debt to buy more credit. And that's how you're going to get an expanded Emirates here in the next 10 years. Just watch it happen. Just watch it happen. They're going to expand the Emirates to 70,000 fucking people, and there you go.
What am I one of those like screens though? In the
don't worry. More Arteta tifos. Go ahead.
That's good for me, bro. Because I'm in that season ticket waiting list, bro. I'm there, bro.
Dude, you're going. You're going.
What was it? Number 1,000,001 out of how many? It's like
actually, I think I'm number 40,000. So
shit.
there's only 5 more years to wait, man, and then inshallah I should be there.
It's fucking crazy, man.
God, how do I get tickets for 4 people on opening day at the Emirates?
Pray, Dow. Pray.
A lot.
That's the advice I give. Pray.
I need 4 tickets, Saad, for August 16th. Can you get me 4 tickets together at the Emirates, Saad?
I might be able to sort something.
He's got a ticket.
Oh, easy. We got it in, bro.
He's got a ticket.
No. If you want tickets, I can get you tickets. Johnny, you can.
I need 4 for opening day.
I'm going.
I need the wife and the kids, so I need them all together.
I'll shout you. I'll let you know.
I will pay you a
big up Hendon
fee. Big up Hendon.
No, don't worry about finder's fee, man.
No, for real. But no, I need to get 4 tickets all together. I think Hendo's
the finder's fee. I'll tell you how you can pay me a finder's fee, mate. Bring me some chick fucking fillet, bro. That's what you do. Bring me some chick fillet, bro.
Out of all the foods that have chosen from America,
stack up some chick fillet. Put it in a box.
Sod.
Out of all the foods you could have chosen from America,
you want Dave's hot chicken, bro. You want Dave's hot chicken.
Sod, here's the thing. Is Dow lives in the Pacific Northwest, where they have 2 things that are very, very good: Cali and their food. Okay, like that is what
beer.
is the shit in Portland
Weed, food,
and
and beer.
surrounding areas. And beers. And you just insulted me a little bit as an American because I live in Kansas City, the barbecue capital of the world.
True.
And you say Chick-fil-A,
It's a
bro.
Bro,
I would
I swear to God.
the stuff that I would feed, I would send you back 200 stone heavier than you are now, bro.
Right.
I swear to God,
ruin
I
you.
swear to God,
Far
Jeff,
better.
I
Far
fully
better.
told Dow and TJ that I want to go to America to
Yeah, I was
experience
like, what
Olive
the
Garden.
fuck?
You should have seen the fucking reaction I got from these two. I was in sort of like, oh man, it's funny, man.
That's like me. That's like me and Dal saying we want to go to Nando's. Like,
No, that is an experience. That is an experience.
Hold on a minute, TJ.
That's an
What?
experience.
If you come to England, I'm taking you to Nando's.
Yeah, but Nando's isn't
Slapping it
like a
up, bro,
fast
mate.
food place, TJ. It's proper
Wow,
chicken. Oh, it's
Right
Hey,
there.
listen,
oh, I'm sure it'll be fucking great.
Nando's is an experience in itself.
Oh, it's
bro.
beautiful, man.
Well, no,
So wait, hold on. Is Chick-fil-A a bit meaty or like?
It's
Because I
fast-
thought
it's
it was
fast
always
food.
good, bro.
Fast food, bro.
Yeah, but I like that, bro. I like fast food.
there's so many better fast foods out there.
Listen, Zod. I literally got Chick-fil-A, 10-minute drive. I got Dave's Hot Chicken.
Dave's Hot Chicken is
Hot
the shit.
Chicken is the bomb. It
I've never
blows
seen
away.
that.
You can get medium spice, hot spice, no spice. You can't get that with Chick-fil-A. They either come in original or spicy.
Where do you
right?
live in? Portland, do you say?
Yeah. Okay, so we have the most strip clubs per capita in any city in the United States. We have the most-
That was a G, bro.
He knows.
His wife watches this show.
dispensaries in any
We got the
per
missus,
capita
man.
in the United States, and we have the most microbreweries per capita than anywhere in the United States. And also, we have some of the best food anywhere in the country that's been ranked nationally and internationally. Even like chefs from those cooking shows on Netflix. A lot of those chefs are here in the Portland area and open their own restaurants. We have an area called Produce Row, which is nothing but beer and food, and then we have another area in the
Aren't you normally known for your seafood down in Oregon? Is it like?
more like
It's more like Seattle.
Oh,
yeah,
right.
Seattle, further up Seattle. Seattle's only
more
a 3-hour drive up north, but yeah, Seattle's got Pike Place Market where they throw the fish on the ice and all that. You're supposed to catch the big fish, and yeah, it's crazy up here. But yeah, no, BX is right. Some of the best ganja in the world.
Yeah, I'm telling you. You guys come out here for the World Cup. Come out here for the World Cup.
Yeah,
That's all I'm gonna say. Come
Bro,
out.
I'm gonna come out to America. The thing is, there's too many people I need to go see, so I'm probably gonna have like multiple different cities.
that's like a 2-week trip, bro.
So I need to see you guys. So I need to go to Kansas and I need to go to Oregon.
Bro, just meet us in
Then
LA. I
go
think me and Flawless are gonna meet up in LA. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, I need to see Staffy as well because
Yep,
he's a
Staffy.
friend.
Staffy's in Jersey, but Staffy knows people in LA, so he would fly out to LA too.
I just need
TJ.
I need everybody to just come out to LA, bro. I need everybody to come out to LA.
Dude, I love
and
LA.
just meet up
I
with me.
love
bro.
LA.
My uncle lives out there. So does my cousin and her husband. Well, they live in
Bro.
Cali Mesa, which is
I'm
outside
active.
of
I'm active when I go to LA, broski. You're gonna see me on the mains. I'm active.
Have you ever been to the United States?
Nah, man. Nah,
Okay.
bro.
Okay.
I've been
Yeah,
to
we would blow
Canada.
your mind. I'm not gonna lie. A lot of you English guys, you would come out here and your head would fucking explode. Connor included. I'm dead serious.
I want a bit of Olive Garden, mate. I just want some Olive Garden. That's all I want.
Dude, that was the most
Connor,
ridiculous
that's a
thing.
10-minute drive down the street too.
Dude, they have Connor. They have them.
I've got
Connor, they
Panda
have them every
Express.
3 miles out here.
Do you know what I do? Do you know what I do want, bro?
Taco Bell. I got all that.
Do you know what I wanted to? Do you know what I wanted to try? Which I don't know where it is in the UK, man. I think they're all far away. They're like freaking Scotland and shit.
Oh yeah, that's shit.
Panda Express. I need to taste Panda
I Express. got that 10 minutes away, bro. Orange
Hey.
chicken.
Dude,
Bro,
real
listen,
Chinese food,
I
bro.
that was just
Real
that
Chinese
was just
food.
got everything like 10 minutes away,
Like,
bro. It's just down the road.
Like 10 minutes away is like a shopping mall. We call it Clackamas Town Center. It's a big fucking mall. There's restaurants. It's right by the highway. It's about a 20-minute drive from my house. So it's all like there. It's like a huge
Dal,
shopping.
you know what? I might come. You might see me like Do you know what I mean? Later on
Well,
this year,
just
but I might
like,
just come
if
to
you see
Started to be
people
patrolling, bro.
in
Started to be
Jamaica,
patrolling everywhere.
Bro,
you
Like,
see Southie, you're flying all over the country because we live in very different parts of the country.
Yes, we do.
I don't even live close near TJ. It's like
Nope.
a
It's
15
a 3 hour
away.
it's a 3 hour airplane
bro,
flight.
I'm starving,
at
bro.
least.
Do you know my
Yeah.
mouth is watering right now,
3
bro?
hours to
Dude,
San Diego.
I'm getting some Hawaiian bros tonight. I'm not gonna lie.
Look
But
at
yeah,
this guy.
no,
Look at this guy.
the-
Here we go.
the US is massive, baby.
It's massive, bro.
And
Massive.
Daryl, I think, is in Florida. I mean, that's like you're
Yeah,
talking
Daryl's
all
in Florida.
corners of the country. Which
Yeah,
I'm going.
Maddie's in Georgia.
I'll be in Key West on Sunday, Daryl. Sunday through Thursday, Key West.
Ooh, I love Key West.
I've never
What's
been.
Key West? What's Key West?
South,
It's like-
Florida Keys.
Go ahead.
It's south of Florida. Go ahead, DJ. I've never been there. So.
No, it's like how many miles is it from Cuba? Like it's very close to Cuba. It's like the most southern point in the United States you can go.
Oh, I didn't
And
know
it's
that.
beautiful. It's beautiful.
Buddy,
I love Key
Mary
West.
Carol Wednesday. Shout out Mo.
He's
So, yeah,
8 hours north of Key West. Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, don't worry about it, Daryl. I know you got a busy life, bro. That's a far trip.
Yeah. All right. No, but in all seriousness though, like you guys come out here for the World Cup, we're gonna do it up. I'm telling you.
I'm here,
telling
bro.
you.
I'm here. You already know,
and there will be a game. There will be a game in Kansas City, 90 miles away from Cuba. Thank you. There will be a game in Kansas City. There are I think we have a quarterfinal at Arrowhead actually.
Oh, really?
And then in LA, I know they're doing a semi in LA, and then
Seattle
the
have
final.
one?
I don't think so. Oh, I think so.
That Lumen
think
Field
so.
with the Sounders.
Yeah,
I think
Lumen.
there's a couple games in Seattle.
I would be
At
surprised if
Lumen Field.
they didn't have one in Seattle. And then they're having the final out there in Staffy and Will Land in fucking New Jersey of all places, which is so crazy. It's not New York, people. It's New Jersey. There is a difference. There is a difference. Okay. Last topic, guys, because we're gonna wrap up in 15 minutes, and we're gonna talk, and we're gonna redirect you over to Sarcasm City. They're doing a Q&A. Big up Queen Ellie as well. She's an absolute legend. She supports the wrong team, but you know it's okay. It's okay. We love her anyway.
No one can be perfect, eh?
Yeah, nobody's perfect, but we love her anyway. No, there was a comment out here that I wanted to talk to you guys about and get your guys'. And by the way, I saw this, Ahmed. I saw this. And stop insulting my guests, bro. Stop insulting guests.
Hold that,
How dare
Ahmed.
you?
Hold that, Ahmed. You
How dare you?
wasio, bro. You absolute wasio, bro.
-1, son. You gonna let him talk to you like that?
Absolutely ridiculous. LFC Sai says, TJ and panel question, Havertz is shit, but this season your captain is so shit. He's never performed in big games. Yesterday, Newcastle game, he also had a chance to score. What are we going to say? What do we say about Odegaard, Saad?
Listen, man, this is where you guys are going to hate me because I already know.
Dude, no, it's fine. It's fine.
But here's the thing, man. With Odegaard, he's come back from an injury. Listen, he's been very inconsistent this season, 100%. But I feel like once we get Saka back, I think it's a little too late. It's going to be a little too late. But yeah, listen, I just think Odegaard's had a bad season, but I still think, like, if you look at Odegaard, you look at the consistency that he does play, that he played with last season. Like, he was very consistent last season. Like, I just want Odegaard to get back to that first season, bro, where he was just scoring goal after goal after goal, bro. That's what I need him to do, bro. Just score goal after goal after goal the way you were doing your signature little, you know, when he just do the power shot, bro, and it would go bottom right corner, bro. Everything, bro, that was brilliant. But he's just shooting and it's just going everywhere. Do you know what I mean? He's not being composed like he was before. Listen, I right now, I don't know what's happened with Odegaard, man, and this whole.
Do you think he's playing scared?
I think, bro. I think this guy's got too many. I don't know whether it's the injury or I don't know whether he's just shook, but he's
That's what I think.
But I don't know whether it's the injury because it was like a fracture in his ankle, yeah.
Yeah.
Actually, you know what? It could be that.
No, I think it's a combination of things. Like, and look, I haven't had kids. Well, one day I will, but he just had a kid too, so he's probably up all hours of the night, and then he comes in here and he's playing and he's afraid and he doesn't want to get his ankle stomped on again. I really think that he's playing safe. Big up Don C as well, and that's one thing that scares me about Bukayo Saka coming back as well. Bukayo Saka coming back too quick is because he suffers a massive injury like that. It changes you as a player. It changes your mentality.
That's one
and
thing
that scares the crap out of me about it.
That's one thing I'm shook about, bro. Like I don't want us to. I feel like even though they're probably saying, and even like Ash said to me, like, oh, but we don't know. Like he could have only needed to be out for like 2 months, and then the third month is the rehab, or no, he could have only needed to be for 2 months, and the third month was rehab. But regardless, like, I don't know if we should see Havertz, if we should see Saka until like late April. Do you know what I mean?
I don't want him back this season.
Maybe even in my personal opinion, I didn't think we'd see him this season just because of the severity of the injury. Do you know what I mean? And when you operate a tier freaking what's it called, a grade 3 tear.
Yeah, grade 3.
Yeah, what am I speaking about? A grade 3 tear on your hamstring, bro. That's hefty. Do you know what I mean? That's like that could be career ending. But we're lucky with him, bro. That it's not. Do you know what I mean? And but I feel like if Saka does come into that, if Saka comes into this team, I feel like that will maybe improve Odegaard a little bit because he'll have his partner in crime back. But it just comes back to the same thing. Like, I need players that can handle their own, even if another player isn't playing, and that's the only thing that I'm a bit concerned about. Do you know what I mean? I don't like. It's an excuse, but I don't like having that excuse there. Like, the players should be able to play consistently like that, regardless. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, I agree, Mike. This cracks me up. Sorry,
Mike.
That's fucking hilarious.
That's
Mike.
why he's up at night with
That is
Jamie.
nuts, bro.
No, you got Dal. What do you think, man?
Yeah, the Odegaard, all the trickery is fine. The little tricks and flicks and the hair flicks and the snot guard and the pillow foot. He ain't strong enough, bro. You gotta, he's not strong enough. He's just physically. If he would put on, I don't know, what's 2 stone? What does that mean? How many pounds is 2 stone?
2 stone.
It's quite a lot.
Put on 1 stone. 1 stone's 14 pounds or something like that.
Turn him into a Norwegian truck.
Yeah, give him the Holland body and put him as the number 8. No, he's just. We've talked about this for a while on the show before, and with other Arsenal fans over the many years, is that we've never really had that much steel in the midfield. I mean, Partey, yes, I can see it. Rice, yeah, for sure. But I just don't see, I want a consistent central attacking mid, and this guy just ain't it. I mean, it's good. I do rate him as, like I said, a professional. I think he's a journeyman footballer at the same time. Why is he not at Real Sociedad? Like, why is he still not at Madrid? And I mean, I know there's competition in Madrid. That's kind of a silly question, but 28 pounds, 2 stone. Yeah.
It's good to know.
Yeah, exactly. I think he physically is not what we need. I mean, I would rather have someone like Pedri, Gavi, even though they're similar in size. They just have a different mentality. But I do agree 100% that the injury has affected his state of mind, his and some of his natural ability out on the pitch, and he's tired. And what other kind of team pulls their captain in the 60th minute of a semifinal, right? He gets tired. Like, we all see it.
Yeah, and it's not like we were going to have a game for another 10 days anyway. Like, that's the thing.
Right. Yeah, like, and I know we gave all at City, but that's professional football. You give all every game, right. And I don't feel he's motivational to the team. I think Gabriel, Rice are more motivational. I know if Gabriel's my captain, I'd probably bleed for him out there. Odegaard, probably not so much. He just comes from the fancy schoolboy of football instead of the blue collar side as well. You know? Are
you guys ready? Yeah. Anything on the Odegaard thing? Because I have one more question for Connor.
Not good enough.
Honestly, if we got guaranteed quality to replace him, I can't really think of it off the top of my head at the moment, but I would sell him in the summer. But I know bombshell there. I know I'm surprised Salah hasn't gone for me there. He's too busy on his phone. Rude.
Hey,
See, he's out of it. He's out of it. You didn't even hear what I said.
what did you say? What did you say?
I was just saying, like, if we were
He's ready to sell Odegaard. He's ready.
If we were to get like a Florian Wirtz.
Oh wow, that's a shock.
No. I'm serious. If we were to get someone like a Florian Wirtz, or like I'll take him as a youth prospect, or just someone that guaranteed quality. It's not going to happen if you want a striker, obviously.
Florian Wirtz is level.
I would sell him if I was playing FIFA. I'd sell him in the summer because in FIFA. In FIFA, you can spend over 300 million and get away with it. Unfortunately, in real life, you can't. But you know, if we were to get in quality, I would. Because I'm sorry, it's inconsistent guard for me now. That's how I call him, inconsistent guard. You know, it's as simple as that. Odegaard, when he is on it, when he's 100% on it, I swear to God, if he played, I'm trying to think of a game where he was fantastic. Bear with me for 2 seconds, guys.
I can't.
Can someone remind me?
Good in Man City. Man City game.
Yeah, City was all right.
He was all right against Man City.
Maybe Tottenham.
Everybody was good against Man City.
But like, listen,
come on, TJ.
Everybody was good against. Everybody was good against Man City.
When Odegaard is on a game and he's
except for Saliba.
If Odegaard done that consistently, listen, I'm not asking him to do it 37. I love him to, but let's be honest, even the best players, majority of the time, don't do it 37 games a season. They do have the one-off. They do have a couple games where they flood out. If Odegaard done that, he would be one of the best 10s in world football. But he don't. Yep. He's got the technical ability to do it, and I think he's got the talent to do it, but he's inconsistent. And
Is Odegaard not more of an 8?
Well, 8, 10, either. Sorry, man, maybe an 8. Sorry,
but would he not succeed if we played him a bit deeper?
No, because we need more
somebody in front of him. No, and put somebody in front of him though. If we put somebody a bit more attacking in front of him, and then we played him a bit deeper, I think that would sort our problem.
He seems more like a 10 to me, but maybe that's because how we've been playing him for the last.
I think he get ran over to see him.
I just think for me, I'm just sick and tired of inconsistent players in this team. I really am. You know, at the end of the day, if you're gonna turn up and bang 5 past current champions and go to another ground 3 days later and play like a bunch of idiots, in my opinion, you don't deserve to wear the badge. And it's as simple as that. Don't get me wrong. Even the legends of our club had bad days, but they didn't fucking do that. And I even know that. And I didn't even watch them, but I know that because I know some of the history of my club. They wouldn't have done that. Like, come on, man. Like, it's inconsistencies in this club and in the players that just wind me up. And it makes me think, you know, if they're capable of doing it, which they have for the last 5 years, and but don't get me wrong, it hasn't even been this set of players. Arsenal's been doing this for even the years under Wenger. Inconsistency. Right. Even though we were winning more things under Wenger in the latter years, I mean, not past the 03-04, we were still winning the odd FA Cup, but there were still inconsistencies. And it's not just been now. It's kind of, you know, it's sort of in the Arsenal blood. But I am honestly just sick. And would I mind a manager that's a bit more ruthless in terms of that? Maybe. But then again, you know, if you're forking out how many millions of pounds for players like Odegaard and Havertz and all these other players, and they're going to be inconsistent, you can't really say, well, see you later off the chopping block. You know, it doesn't really work like that. You know, you buy these players for a reason because you think they're going to work out. But unfortunately, you know, they don't always turn up. And I've got to keep it honest and real. Odegaard's another one for me. He's not a big game player. He will make. He's better than Havertz in a sense of he has more chance to turn up in a big game. No, I'm being serious.
Why are we even mentioning Odegaard?
No. You've missed my point. You've missed my point because I know what I've said. You've missed my point. I'm not saying on ability level him and Havertz. I'm talking about consistency, as in there is more chance of Odegaard turning up for a big game than a player like Havertz. You know what I mean? But Odegaard won't do it week in, week out. And for a captain, gentlemen, let's talk about the captains of our club, of our former captains of our club. Like, let's keep it honest and real here. Like, this isn't a captain. This isn't a captain. This player isn't a captain, and it's as simple as that. You know that he isn't the type of player to lead a team. I genuinely, I actually have to imagine in my head the dressing room. Right, it's half time. We are say 2-0 down. Is Odegaard standing in the middle of the room telling them that they're all shit and they need to pipe up and get on with it?
No.
I see him going in and just sitting in the corner and getting the manager to talk. I don't see Odegaard standing up and saying, yo, you've been shit. You've been shit. Do you know? And I remember when I was watching the Spurs All or Nothing, right? And Lloris was obviously the captain for Spurs for a long time. Or no, was it between him and Harry Kane? I can't remember. But I think Lloris was.
It was Lloris.
It was Lloris, wasn't it? Yeah. So anyway, so they were winning like 2-0. But there was a moment in the game, everyone's probably seen it, where Son didn't track back. And I think Kane didn't as well. And they were up 2-0. This was during the COVID times. And at halftime, the whistle went. And Lloris ran up to Son and he gave him shit. Went to the dressing room, gave him shit. I think Son even scored that day as well before halftime. Yeah. That's a captain. Even though you're winning, he's still bringing out instructions. Yo, wake up. We need 3 points today. I don't see Odegaard doing that. I don't. I see maybe a player like Declan Rice. I see a player maybe like Gabriel. Even though I think Gabriel, even though he speaks good English now, I kind of see it because he's not really fluid. Maybe he might not be that aggressive in the dressing room. But, I even saw in the documentary, maybe because it was a documentary, like Ramsdale had a voice. He could have been maybe a captain. He had more of a voice than Odegaard did. I see Odegaard as a guy just sitting in the corner, just taking it. Pause.
Whoa. Good God.
No, but do you know what I mean? I just see him more as a... sits in the corner, don't really want to say anything, boss. Don't really say anything, Gaffer. But then again, it's just annoying. I feel like Odegaard. Like, listen, I like Odegaard as a player. There's a lot of talent there, but as a captain, as a leader, and he is inconsistent. It's just not there for me. And if I had the option, I'd sell him if we got quality back. And a lot of Arsenal fans would fucking crucify me for saying that.
Yeah, I wouldn't sell him. I think his ability is way too good to.
It is, but so that's the thing. It's fantastic. He has got the ability, but it's inconsistent ability. I'd rather have a consistent one. I'd rather have a consistent Odegaard than an inconsistent Odegaard.
So here's the thing, yeah. When it comes to Odegaard, the only thing I'll say in regards to Odegaard is yes, this season he's had a.
Sorry,
just leave it. Just leave it. We got Mercy.
Fuck you, Mercy.
Yeah, Mercy. Just hold that timeout, Mercy. Hold that.
I gave him 24 hours. What's this guy doing, man?
No, it's burner account, man. My subs have gone way up because of this burner account shit going on right now, man. It's crazy. Big up everybody that actually subbed, by the way. But
carry on, son.
Yeah, go on, Sod. Finish up.
No, just to round it up. Listen, Odegaard's going through a rough patch at the moment, but. If we look at what he was doing in that first season when we challenged, and even last season, I think he was good. Listen, I can't sit here and just throw him under the bus when he has one season where he's inconsistent. Do you know what I mean? I can't sell him. I can't. Me personally, if we go next season, he's still like this, and then we'd have to have a conversation about it, of course, but. Bro, this is one season. We can't jump ship straight away, bro. I don't know what you guys think about that, but that's my personal opinion.
I just think we have to have a really, and I'm gonna make this the final point because I know Dal's got to go. I just think that we have to look at ourselves during the off season either way. I mean, from top to bottom, we are going to keep Arteta. We're going to, but you really have to look at the leadership structure of this team and say who's actually making a difference and who's actually motivating the club. Like, that's just the way it is. What are you laughing about?
I can't even show it on YouTube, bro.
Okay. Oh my God. I'm gonna send
it to the group chat.
You look, just great. Now, so you're all right, but don't play it out loud.
Yeah, no, I'm gonna send it. You're gonna have to.
Dal,
nah. Oh my God. All right,
yeah,
on that bombshell, we're out of here. Sod, shout out what you got coming out, bro.
Oh Jesus!
Bro, I don't even know what I've got, bro. I might be doing some watch-alongs tomorrow Sunday. Oh my God, I might be doing some watch-alongs possibly tomorrow or Sunday, or I might take the weekend off. I don't know. There's not a lot of content about Arsenal, to be honest. So. Yeah, thank God for that, but yeah, no, I might just be doing some watch-alongs, to be honest. But I appreciate you guys for having me on. Legends, guys. Smash the like button, subscribe to the channel. Don't believe in the cronkies and don't believe in the ownership. Try and get you something over the line because I mean, it might not happen. It won't happen.
Dal, any final thoughts before you go off to Florida?
Hey.
Yeah, not really. I just, I'm still kind of depressed from fucking Wednesday. I don't know. I thought this was going to be a big opportunity to at least get a trophy on the shelf. But what was I thinking?
It's okay. Heads up onto the next. Heads up onto the next.
Yeah, we move on next.
Next year FC, bro. Next year FC.
Next year FC. So yeah. Other than that, I'm good. Yeah, I'm ready to go to Florida, and I'll see you guys on Friday. I'll be listening to shows and all that stuff too. So
them strip clubs. Them strip clubs are crazy out there, bro. I know that for a fact.
Go to Portland, Oregon.
Oh yeah, Dal. Oh yeah.
Casa Diablo.
Oscar Diablo is crazy.
Yeah, go Casa
Connor,
Diablo.
Are you doing any shows? Any?
Nah, just working, bro. I'm literally doing another thumbnail as we speak, man. I'm on the grind, man. It's just that's how we're doing at the moment, man. It's thumbnails, bro. Yeah, cheers. So yeah, I'm just doing my own thing. I'm kind of again, I'm kind of happy we're not playing this weekend because it gives me a weekend free of not having to worry about this club, man, and giving me some stress. So I've still got that Haaland picture on my phone. Why is it still there? Didn't even realize it was still there. That's mad, So no, listen, big up to everyone who's been in there. It's been a great time tonight. The chat's been absolutely popping. So big up to everyone. Please do subscribe to all these legends. If you fancy subscribing to me as well, you can do, or you can find me on Instagram and Twitter. That's where I'm mainly active, posting all my work. There you go. Same out everywhere. I do graphic work. If you don't already know, you can find me on there. And yeah, man, it's been a good show. And I'm actually kind of, I don't know, I'll probably miss Arsenal in about a week. Well, no, not a week, but 3 days. And I'll be like, yeah, I want them back again. This guy's doing too much, man.
Why am I putting in my date of birth right now? I'm trying to see.
The vegan strip club got me.
Why is it vegan, bro? What's going on?
I don't know. It's because it's vegan.
Big up, fellas. It's always
hey, big up Salma, bro. Big up Salma, man.
Big up, fellas. So it's always a good time when But yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. All right, guys, and that's the show. We are going to redirect you over to Sarcasm City TV. They're going to be live in like 7 minutes, so just be patient. You can find me tomorrow. Unfortunately, I will be on with the Jordanian the Jordanian cigarette merchant, Don Hussam, tomorrow. He will be smoking while people actually talk ball around him. So I can't wait to do that. And then we will be live with American Waffle on TJ Warren TV. We'll be coming back on Monday, and we will have a new United rep. We're going to have a little bit of a rotation. So that's what we're going to be doing. And all the original crew is back except for Staffy. So yeah, just tune in and bless up. Next week, we will have hopefully Arsenal X-rated on next Friday, and then hopefully we'll have the doctor. If you want to come in, the doctor, you can come in and see us, if you will. The doctor will see you now. You know what I mean? So yeah, and by the way, go Chiefs because I have money on the Chiefs. That's all I'm gonna say. Go Chiefs because I have money on the Chiefs.
And big up the Lakers and Luka Doncic. You know what I mean? Big up, man.
Yeah, and big up because I know so much about NBA. Big up the massive swap. That was the massive news on deadline day. There was like a swap, and like, so what happened?
Yeah.
Someone transferred. There was like a swap.
Brother, listen, the Mavs got fleeced.
They fleeced themselves. They fleeced themselves
by their own owner, and their GM. Do you know what I mean? They got fleeced, and they fleeced themselves, and they can hold that. But anyway.
Damn.
Anyway, any plans for the Super Bowl?
Wait, TJ, Super Bowl watch? Oh no, because you'll be busy.
We're throwing a party. We throw a party every year.
Sure. Yeah, so, not surprised.
So I'll be making hurricanes and hanging out with.
I'll be so honored.
2 hours before the Super Bowl starts.
Yeah.
Can I be so honored?
When's the Super Bowl?
Sunday. 11:30 UK, I think, is when it starts. What are you saying, Connor?
Why can't I just do it on a Saturday? What is wrong with you? Why do I have to? I've got work on Monday,
bro. Why Sunday?
It's just the way it is, man.
But
everybody has work on Monday.
I love America. I've been to Florida. It was absolutely fantastic. Disney World.
Nice.
But I gotta say here, I need about 4 cups of coffee to watch the Super Bowl, man. Like, it may just not be for me, But it's the slowness of the game. I wish it was a bit quicker.
I can't lie. I like it, man.
Dude, the Super Bowl. The Super Bowl.
This is my second Super Bowl.
I don't remember what the game is that I watched, which was the Chiefs.
I watched last year's. Last year, to be fair to me, last year the start was really slow, but the fucking end was fantastic. The end was brilliant.
Yeah. Well, any game with Patrick Mahomes, you're gonna be entertained. I think. Unfortunately, I fucking hate that guy because he's ruined so many Sundays for me. But
and Kendrick's playing as well, so I got.
Yeah, and Kendrick's gonna be good. I can't wait for him to call
Kendrick's the only guy
in front of 100,000 people. Sorry, go ahead.
No, sorry, CJ. Kendrick's the only guy to make a diss track, and that diss track become best song of the year at the Grammys. Like I swear, Kendrick's the only guy that can.
Kendrick's a fucking legend, man.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Do you know who isn't a legend? Do you know who isn't a legend? Kanye West. That just got to sell at him now.
That guy. Nope. Yeah, nope. And on that bombshell, we're out of here.
Yeah, see you later.
Say TJ Warren TV raid over on Sarcasm City TV. Smash the likes, comment. We'll see you next time.
You don't have the answers, DJ.
Do you have the answer?
You don't have the answer.
Tony, do you have the answer?
You don't have the answer.
You don't have the answer either.
You don't have the answer.